When the 50th International Eucharistic Congress was held in Dublin, Ireland, the enormous task of organizing the entire event was capably handled by Griffin, a freelance event organizer who will also act as the senior project manager of the 51st International Eucharistic Congress to be held in Cebu, Philippines in 2016. Welcome to Power to Unite with Elvira. Andito na naman po tayo sa Cebu kung saan po ang isang special guest natin galing pa po sa Dublin na walang iba kundi si Miss Griffin. Ano po ang pag-usapan namin? Siya po ang subaybayan nyo sa pagbabalik ng Power to Unite with Elvira.
May maganda daw po kayong balita.
May biyayang darating sa atin. Hinirang ang ating bayan, pinili ang bansang Pilipinas upang dito idaos ang 51st International Eucharistic Congress.
Dadayuhin ng mga Katoliko sa buong mundo. Magkita-kita tayo sa Cebu sa January 2016.
Sa selebrasyon na ito, maghahari ang pagmamahal sa isa't isa dahil tayo ay pamilya ng Diyos at Siya ang ating Ama.
Saksihan natin ang real presence ni Jesus sa Eucharist. Yan ang misa ng mundo.
Pinakamalaking pagsasama ng mga mananampalataya. Pagtulong-tulungan natin para may sakatuparan.
Mula sa ating munting kakayahan, may handog natin ang pinakamalaking selebrasyon ng banal na Eucharistia.
Makapangyarihan ng mamamayang Pilipino, kaya natin ito.
Isang pamilya sa ilalim ng isang Diyos. Nag-iisang bangka tayo sa isang pananampalataya. Christ in you, the hope of glory.
Welcome, Anne, to Cebu. You know, it's really an honor and privilege for the program to be able to interview you and to share your knowledge and expertise on how to organize an International Eucharistic Congress. I really am happy that the chosen site in Cebu, because I believe where Christianity started should be given a chance also to be exposed. What I'm very interested now, because if you can share your knowledge, you know, how important it is to have a very efficient and successful organization, considering this is a huge, congress where 5 continents are participating. So how do you communicate with them? What did you do, and why did you accept this challenging job, considering, financially it's also a problem?
Well, like Cebu and the Philippines, we were absolutely delighted to have been selected to host the Congress in Ireland. It's a wonderful place, and we always love introducing people to us, to our people, to our culture, and to our faith. It is a big challenge taking on a large international event such as the International Eucharistic Congress, but we did have it before in 1932.
Ah, okay. So it's a second time.
Yes, so it was a second time. But there is a huge difference between 1932 and 2012.
Okay.
But the challenges were just as great then. They were just different. And we managed, and it was a wonderful success. So we knew that we could do it again. And it was a matter of building relationships with many, many people, getting lots of help, getting lots of assistance, and really working through in a very systematical way and treating some elements of what we were doing in a business-like manner, and then others had to obviously make way for what was most important, which was the Eucharist. Mm-hmm. So it really was a big, big challenge, and it was a matter of getting the best out of everybody, and we hope that we did do that. And I think when we had people coming from over 120 countries to Ireland to celebrate the Congress with us, it showed to us that we had really achieved getting the message out there. Mm-hmm. So in order to get that message out there, there were several ways to do that. The first is that there is a national delegate in every country that there is a Congress of Bishops, and it is their role to assist the host country to get the information out to their people in their country. So that's certainly one route. So there was a lot of communication back and forth with them. We also used newer technology, social media, email newsletters, and then we worked with media. We worked with people such as yourself and television stations to get the message out about the fact that we had the Congress, what dates they were, what our theme was. And then as our speakers started to be confirmed, we started to let people know about the speakers. We also invited people to come help us, because an international Congress can't be one unless you've got the international delegates or pilgrims coming to join you. Yes. So by asking people to help us, I think that maybe allowed us to get more support from people. So that was really, in a broad sense, what we did.
How many years for you, before you started to organize it? Is it in 2 years, 3 years?
2.5 years work, full-time, with the Irish Church, working for the Dublin diocese, which was the diocese hosting the Congress, and building a team of staff in the office. We built from just 2 of us right up to 55 people working full-time on the Congress. We had 2,000 volunteers working directly with our organisation, but we had many, many people in all of the dioceses around the country also working locally to promote the Congress, but also to participate in the pastoral preparation programme, which was a programme of catechesis for 2 years. So all of that catechesis was developed with the direction of the bishops in Ireland and the oversight of Archbishop Marini and his team from our office, and then pushed out through CDs, print media, social media, and visits and presentations all around the country.
You were able to disseminate, this event through the help of the Catechism. That's why you have 2,000 volunteers. It seems everybody, was very interested to be of help.
Yes, and the Congress actually starts when you're told that you have it, when it's announced. It doesn't start in 2 years' time. It actually starts from the moment that you're planning, because it's in the coming together, it's in working together from one diocese to another that we actually gain and start to see the benefits of what hosting a Congress is all about. Because it's part of being one church, which is both national and international, as well as being local. And how you run that and how you need the help and the assistance of everybody to be part of that starts from the first day.
Okay, so the first date was announced.
The first date it's announced, yes. It's like a journey, and the journey starts there. And the journey doesn't finish either on the last day of the Congress, because it continues, and it's all about building on all of the benefits from that 1 week and making it last ongoing. And there are great benefits.
You said activity started when it was announced. Yes. You're not even aware you're going to be appointed?
A very small number of people will know in advance that there is a possibility, but you're only talking about, maybe 5 or 6 people will know. But once it's announced, then you go home and you start your plans. So you've all of the practical plans like you have here at the moment, which is deciding what venues you're going to use, seeing what the program is going to be, what your theme is going to be, and then how you get that message and communicate that message to the many, many people who haven't any idea of what a Congress is about, but also you're communicating that message to the many people who do know what a Congress is about, but might not even know where Cebu is. So in that way, you have many messages that you need to deliver over that 4-year period, so that when it comes to the Congress week, both national and international people who come are actually prepared. They know what to expect and they know what it's all about. And then it can become a very enriching experience for all.
To make a Congress very successful is always using all sorts of media that can be of help. As you say, website, email, network, and social, Twitter, Facebook now, because the technology is running so fast that you'll be surprised. They are much, much ahead of what we used to be, right?
They are, but the other challenge there is that there is so many messages that so many people are trying to deliver that you have to fight for your own space in that. And that can be difficult at times too. So you've got different messages to give in different languages, because if you're speaking to people, you need to be able to communicate in their language so that they understand. So they'll even listen, because they won't listen otherwise.
Magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira.